You have to wonder, like,
Maybe
what
they have
exactly
a giant
happened.
transformation.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so happy to be with my beloved friends.
Yes.
This is the best. And also with all of you. Shall I call in our energetic support?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 3 big breaths, maybe a big full inhale. And one more big full inhale.
That was a real serious out breath.
Okay.
That's a new yoga breath
That's a
that
new-
Natalie just did. It's
Yes.
like a variation of lion's breath.
Okay. I call in the highest, purest iterations of all of our spirit teams, our archangels, our ascended masters, and our most well-heeled ancestors into this space right now. Shoo! Here they all are. I give thanks to them all. That every single being listening to this now and also in the future, and Katie, Courtney, and I, and Robin, that we are all living right now the highest, purest iterations of our most abundant, that includes financially, in the realms of health, wealth, happiness, and relationships and love, that we are living our most abundant, most divine, and most benevolent timelines. I give thanks that we are all infinitely, divinely led and divinely protected. And so it is. Aho, Asi, Amen.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you for the glitter.
This is why I don't sit in the middle.
Yeah, you've never sat in the middle.
I don't.
Wait,
I've never
why?
sat.
Yes, what is that
It's not
about?
actually because of the glitter.
Is
It's
it 'cause
just.
it feels-
I think it's just like my anchor. Like I'm like my anchor point when we do this. It's here. Because
Yeah,
even when we do stuff in person, it's always like this.
we do.
That's making me miss our meals at First Watch.
I know.
It's
I just was
different.
thinking this morning that we have to do that.
Yeah, like
we
I'm
have to do
like,
that again.
we
soon.
we need to go order $1 Million Bacon,
Yes.
cornbread. Courtney's like
I will
super
die.
healthy omelet that basically is like she's eating air and protein. And like waffles and like, yeah, yours is like a styrofoam omelet filled with protein. And then she
Egg
sneaks
whites are
bites.
styrofoam.
She sneaks bites of ours.
Yes.
Oh, and oatmeal.
Yes, oatmeal.
I am
First
hungry.
Watch has delicious oatmeal.
Oh my god, you guys!
Well, Nicole and I are going to breakfast tomorrow at Founding Farmers.
I was just gonna say because
Really?
I'm a farmer.
Really?
Because we want the biscuits.
Yeah,
No,
well,
we're going
those
for the
are pretty
biscuits.
great. That's a reason to go to Founding
Yes.
Farmers.
And
But
it's breakfast though, so
it's
their breakfast
salty.
is
I feel
actually.
like they oversalt. I feel like
At
they.
Founding Farmers.
Yeah, I feel like she said at Founding Farmers. Oh my god, that was the best. You did. That's Rhode Island. She's from Rhode Island. Wait, that wasn't correct.
That was
She's
like
from
the South.
Yeah, I was like, you from Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
I don't know what. I don't even know what just happened there. That was
It's
me.
okay.
That was Robin Williams shaking the table. That was actually my
So
foot.
let me tell you that I love Robin Williams.
Oh my god.
I
Oh, I
always-
froze. Look at me.
Oh,
Oh wait,
God.
okay, I came back. Wait,
We're going to be channeling Robin Williams
Yeah.
today, for anybody that doesn't know that.
Yeah.
And Natalie's going to be updating everybody on the current astrology.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh wait,
AKA fuckery.
Oh, did you
Sorry.
hear that, guys? It's okay. They can't take us
Wait a
down.
minute. His
Wait.
birthday's July 21st.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? What does that mean to
Because
you?
the reading I just did on Friday, that person's birthday was July 21st.
Oh, that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he like cuspy? Like, is it the 21st
Yeah.
or is it the 23rd? Because I know it can
No.
change sometimes.
He
with
is.
like,
He is officially a Cancer.
with like a cusp of
On the
Leo.
anagram.
Yes,
Heretic
he's
degree.
yeah. Look at you knowing the
Yeah.
language. Yes, he is on the anaretic degree of Cancer, and he is a Scorpio rising.
Oh, that's why I love him.
Yeah, he's just like the best, and he's a Scorpio rising, and he also is a Pisces moon. So
Yeah,
That-
Yeah, I have a Scorpio.
you have a Scorpio moon. I
What?
am a Pisces.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute. What's his degree of his Pisces moon?
It's earlier on, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
not.
That's called a decan.
Oh, look at you. Oh my God. Listen,
Wow, I
you
don't
guys.
even know that
I
one.
learned
We
that
just went over that
I learned
today.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So yes, his moon just barely is in the first decan of Pisces.
So that's
And
like
his
toddlerhood, you said.
Yeah,
It's
like
a
yes.
baby.
So and it's also yes, it's and he also is his North Node is in Pisces as well. So
Okay.
he is here actually, and what it feels like for me is through his work, like his actual work is profoundly connected to spirit.
Yeah.
His ability to embody any kind of character is like channeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And he also has his Mars and Uranus are conjunct. So in Cancer, that's interesting. So for me, it's like that's his ability to be really surprising and shocking and pivot on a dime, and yet there's always some sort of kindness, even if he's saying something. Like I watched a bit of his stand-up this morning, and even if he was saying something that could be construed as mean, it always was couched in some sort of, like, underneath it all you can feel his heart. And people say about, and also his moon and his Scorpio rising are in a perfect trine, so he is like goes around feeling everything. Oh my gosh, actually you guys, his oh boy,
He was just talking to me about that.
oh, he feels it. It's good. Look,
That's
here,
what made it so hard for him to be in his body.
here
You were
it's all
talking to
trining
me
his
about that on the way here.
Oh.
yeah, like
Yeah.
it's trining his Mars Uranus, trining his moon, trining his Scorpio rising.
That's a lot.
Oh, that's so much.
What's
So-
trining it all?
He has, so it's like
Different.
he also feels all of the prickliness and spiciness of the world around him,
Yeah.
and it's coming into his being so profoundly, and with his Pisces moon, like super psychic, like he was connected to the all that is.
Yeah.
And also the shadow of Pisces is addiction, which he struggled with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's all talking to his Scorpio rising, and it's so much energy that he had to, oh, that's an AI summary. It sometimes goes on and summarizes what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That seems helpful.
I know. So it's quite, wow, that's a lot for him. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 placements in Cancer. And his
Jesus.
sun is at 28 degrees, not even 29, but
Yeah.
it is one of the anaretic degrees. And his Pluto, his planet of power, is smack at the top of his chart. I mean, in Leo.
Oh, wow.
And it sits on your sun. Is your sun at 17 degrees of Leo? Does that sound right?
12.
Wait, 12 degrees. Okay, wait.
Mercury's at 17.
Okay.
Or vice versa. One or the other.
Yes. Wait, tell me the date of your birthday.
August 5th. 75.
17. Your birthday, yours is at 17, I think.
Okay.
And his Pluto's at 18. So his Pluto sits on your sun. And his Mercury's in Leo as well.
Okay.
There's a lot of, like, actually you guys have this interesting synastry. I feel like
I feel it.
yeah, like that's, and
Yeah.
and so he is here to be very publicly in the spotlight,
Yeah.
whether he wanted to or not. I mean, he has a Pisces moon, so actually I actually feel like he's quite shy.
Yes.
And I relate to that. Like, he gets on stage and he's like, boom,
Another
boom,
person.
boom, boom. And
Yeah.
then behind the closed doors, it's like, he needs so much recharging time. And I'm like, did he know how to create that for himself?
Yeah. So in the car on the way here, he was talking to me, and because I asked him, I felt I was like swinging this morning. That's what I felt like. My mood was like,
oh, yes.
whoop, whoop,
Yes.
and I was like super high,
Yes.
and like all the things, like I felt manic,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would like kind of swing back to like my norm, and then go a little bit lower, and then I'd swing back up again, and I mean, I knew that it wasn't me.
Oh,
Because I'm usually really like, for the most part, I'm very like just
You are very
steady.
level.
Like
Yeah,
I'm very
Taurus,
like
Taurus, North,
like
South Node.
stable in that energy.
Yeah.
And so I asked. I said, "Is this you? Did you come early today?" And I heard him laughing in my head. But I think he came that way for a specific reason, because this is what he dealt with all the time.
Yes.
And it was this this swing, and he was talking about his family to me too, and saying how, you know, at times it was so hard for them to not that they didn't give him a safe space, because they really, really did, but they didn't fully understand, I think, everything that was happening within him when he would do like the movies he would do, when he would do his stand-up, when he would do like the TV shows that he was on. He keeps showing me, I don't know if it was Johnny Carson. He was like on Johnny Carson, and like you were talking about pivoting and his ability to just be like this character, this character, this character, this and like seamlessly.
Yes.
You know, but then he said that it really took its toll on him at the same time.
Yes.
And, you know, he's funny even now. You know, he just goes, the alcohol did not help.
Yeah, yes.
You know, but it would, when he would come down off of those like characters, he felt like his body couldn't regulate, so he would use like alcohol or, you know, substances to try and level that off. And then he said when I would crash even lower because of those things. So he said it was really difficult to kind of find a balance line when it came to his personal life. But at the same time, like, it wasn't, because he said my family just loved me for who I was. Like, he wants to really acknowledge that right now, that despite all of the things, and he goes, and it's not just because I'm not here anymore. He said, you know, he's really, I mean, he is really funny. But he just said it's really easy for people to remember only the good stuff when somebody leaves their body. He said, and it can be really helpful to remember, like, yes, this person isn't here, and they embodied all of these things when they were here. You know, because it helps with like the grief process actually. And he's saying, you know, he's been passed for, I think he passed in 2014-ish.
Was it that long ago?
It was a while ago. It was, I'm not sure the exact date. I think it was. I remember. I remember too, but time's weird right now. Anyway, too. But
I was at my job, so it could have been. All right.
And what's interesting, even as I'm talking, like, I'm feeling his energy coming. Like, I can feel my face getting red. I can feel like he's making me feel this like frenetic energy where I want to move my hands. And I want to move my whole body. And I want to, and he said I was like, what they call that kind of like actor or comedian, like the physical, like the physical
method
actor, or like when he said, oh, that's funny.
Slapstick.
Chris Farley just came in. Sorry.
I forgot. Hi, Chris.
He's so funny. They just put their arms around each other. That's unexpected. That's really cool.
Oh my gosh.
But what he's saying is that they were very similar.
I feel like Jim Belushi's gonna come in too.
Nah, you gotta say it. He's like, hello. But that's the thing. Like, they were all of the same era, and their comedy was it was like a lot the same.
Yes,
you know, where they would use their bodies to get to be funny. You know, and Chris Farley just said, like, he and Robin actually had a lot of parallels in their lives when it came to like just their public life and how they were seen in the public. And it was really hard. He's saying it was really hard for him. Robin is saying, and Chris is kind of like jumping in on it too. It was really hard for him when like their vulnerable sides were used in a way to make people laugh. Like, they would do it themselves because they felt like they had to.
Like Chris's body shape?
Yes. Like he's saying, like, I would do it because I felt like I had to. Because people thought it was funny. But and Robin saying, even with him, you know, it wasn't so much the body stuff as it was like some of like the way his thoughts used to work, and making fun of that and how his thoughts used to work. And he would be like, oh, hold on, wait a second, we're not going to talk about that right now. And he would talk about the voices in his head kind of thing. He's saying that, you know, because of what they did and because it was for entertainment, and they're taking responsibility for also kind of exploiting it themselves. But what they're saying was it was not supported to not be that way.
Correct.
When they were here.
It's like, this is like the audience or the public is like, you're giving us permission and an insight into this vulnerable spot of yours. You're making fun of it. So is it giving us permission to make fun of it as well? And we're laughing. And Robin Williams has his Chiron on the Galactic Center. So it's something about, like, I feel like Robin, you came from, I don't know what other realm, but something about it was an invitation for you to be an incredible healer also, for everybody, bringing like,
that's what he's talking to me about. He
tell me
like
he bringing, it's like I'm bringing in like people would watch him and be like, oh my, he is absolutely outrageously the word firecracker is coming out. That's the Sagittarius energy, which is a firecracker, and through that, I mean, he brought people healing through laughter.
He did.
And then also, I don't know if you guys have seen his more serious roles. Like even Good Will Hunting, he plays a therapist. He also did play a serial killer in a movie. He was
Patch Adams. He was the doctor.
He was Patch Adams. Oh right, and he was also Dr. Oliver Sacks, who created a drug for, this is a real person, created a drug that awakened people who were in a vegetative state for a long time, and the drug brought them to awakening. And the movie's called Awakenings.
But
it didn't last.
Like
the drug didn't last. What are you gonna?
The movie didn't either.
Well, the movie. I
mean, it is, but I'm saying like the idea behind it. He's laughing. He goes, the idea behind it was very true. Like there is things that you can do to bring people out.
Yes, it was a true. It's based on a true story, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I think that there's ways. Is he saying that there's ways to do that without that whatever medication he invented? Yes. Yeah.
He was laughing when you were talking about the Galactic Center because he said, "What was my first role? Mork and Mindy.
Oh my
Here
God.
I am, Mork from outer space."
Oh my God!
And he said that's the only part of this that the world was ready for at that time. He said to bring it. He was from another planet.
Oh my God!
He just said Nanu.
Nanu.
That is really funny.
He goes like this.
Yeah.
Nanu.
Yeah.
Oh. Woo! Oh my God.
So again, it's like he came in. It's such an interesting theme with the people that come to talk to us though too, with being here at a time when these things were just kind of beginning to get planted in the collective consciousness. Now there's the whole movie Disclosure Day or Disclosure is out in the movies, and it's this whole thing.
What's that?
And
oh my God,
what?
Courtney, what's that? It's only the most advertised movie at this time.
I don't watch TV.
Oh, it's by Steven Spielberg. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. He just put out a movie that is about actually acknowledging that aliens are real. And I also want to invite in possibly questioning whatever he's serving.
Right.
Because it is some sort of psyop is controlling even that narrative, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys think that, but I really do.
Yes, because what happens is that in the way that things are in currently, information must be controlled in how it's put out there. So what I say to people is pay attention to how it just feels for you. Try and push fear away. I'm going to tell you something. We would not be sitting here if anybody really wanted to invade us. They don't need ships or any kind of other technology. They don't.
Right.
They've been here for longer than we have. You know?
They don't need ships.
It's just this getting used to the fact that things are going to just start expanding in that way. And I think that it's important to remember hey, check in with your body, push the fear aside, and actually really check in with your body. How does this feel? It doesn't feel true, and again, it's we get to decide what things look like. I'm just gonna say that. Every individual person gets to decide what things look like for you about anything, but especially about the information that you allow into your space. So I'm just gonna leave that at that. That makes me
think this an astrologer that I love, Pam Gregory, was saying the other day that two people who are living in what looks like the exact same conditions can have a completely different experience of life. So that's
true. Everybody's having their own that's why people remember things differently and they swear to God.
Right.
About that this is what happened or
and
this
eyewitness
is what they saw.
Eyewitness accounts can't be
counted on, actually.
Right.
And that, like it's because every person is perceiving it through the lens of their experiences, their judgments,
right.
What they're going to be drawn to about it, what it could activate in them if they have a trauma response that's stored in the body, and then they may perceive something a certain way. It's really a practice and a training to be able to see things as they really are.
Yes.
And that's and that's the truth. Like you don't until you ever go through some mindfulness based stress reduction training with that type of meditation, you really don't. I don't care if you haven't. I can see it as it is. I know that you think that, but that's actually not true. Right. So until you're actually in like a training like that, which helps you, and it trains the literal brain to like let go of certain identities and different.
I'm laughing because I may have had this conversation on my way here with my husband.
Oh my God.
About doing the meditations.
Whoa.
Specifically this.
Oh my God.
And being okay with surrender. If something doesn't look the way that you think that it should, or the way that you planned it, and then you fight it, and you fight it, and then you get frustrated, and you get angry, and you fight it some more, that is not helpful. No. And it's also human nature. That is the way that we're built.
Yeah.
So it takes practice. I mean, you
even like acceptance itself is a lot of people mistake passive resignation with acceptance, and acceptance is not passive resignation. That's why people go, all right, well, I guess I just have to accept it. That's passive resignation. Acceptance is merely seeing something as it really is, outside of the lens of your judgment and outside of the lens of your experience, and that takes training.
It takes practice.
It was really funny because I channeled for a friend a couple weeks ago, and it was a guy she was seeing or whatever, and I'm not a particular fan, but I was like she wanted me, and I was like, okay. And she goes, when I got done, she's like, you really do drop off what you think you know. I was like, oh, no. I said, my judgments when I channel do not matter.
Yeah.
And that is.
So you were like channeling a person who was alive?
I was channeling a person who's alive.
Yeah.
And I was reporting exactly like what their team was saying and what he was saying and like all the things. And she's like crying because she's like, everything you're saying is exactly on point. Like down to the detail of his family experiences. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. What's up for him now.
Wow.
And she was like really, and this is one of my really good friends. And she was just like, hadn't seen me quite in that mode before.
Right.
And like, she was like, no, you like shocked. Like you really do.
Because if you were bringing your own self in, you would have distaste involved.
Exactly. And then I might, if I do that, then I might be looking only for those things about him to prove my brain right, which is ridiculous. That makes you not a clear channel. So some people, by the way, are indeed mediums, but it doesn't mean they're clear channels.
Right.
So in case you guys are scoping out mediums, don't just go to anybody. That's if they're charging $50 or $25, they're probably like
charlatans.
They might
or some
of
them might be new in there.
Or some of them might be new.
Very
new.
New.
That's true. Okay, that's my judgments arising.
Yeah, that was
you're like that's me not dropping.
That might
everything.
Be brand new in their practices.
That's me bringing the judgment.
Yeah.
They could, right? That's right. So brand new people might charge less because they're not comfortable. But then again, there's people that are horrible that charge $1 billion.
Yeah.
So
again, I'm going back to what does it feel like in your body?
Yeah.
Like just pay attention. If you get like even the tiniest little bit of hesitation about someone, trust it. Just and then move on. And that's not just with like mediums. That's in general.
Yeah.
And again, that takes practice too. To think of it.
I know that because
I'm really good at that at this point in my life. I'm not afraid to say that I'm good at that, but it's something that was very hard earned for me. And it doesn't mean that I don't show up around individuals. It just means I show up differently around them. Like not everybody gets to have full access to me.
Yeah, I like
If
it.
there's
When
like
I like it when
hesitation.
you frame like that.
You know,
Like not,
and
right. Like
this is
listen,
not like
I've gotten a
don't-
lot better.
You have gotten a lot better.
I've gotten a
But in
lot.
terms of being able to see clearly?
No.
Well, like no, like
Oh my
and when
gosh,
I'm not
that's so
in my
clear.
mediumship, I turn it off.
Okay.
And I like
Yes.
to just be in the human experience. People
Okay.
forget it's a gift to be human.
Yes. it
And
is.
that like it's
Oh.
just to show up and like have organic interactions. Like, yeah,
Okay.
sure. I could like spiritual bypass and like mediumship everybody.
Right.
And like what does that say for my human experience?
Right.
Right? Like
Oh,
I like
see.
people would be like, if I had your gift, I'd be no, I don't want to be in everybody's business.
Yeah. No. God.
And
no.
I
No.
want people to I want to see what they bring to the table, and I want to see because I want to see their character.
Yeah.
Listen, I can turn it on in any second. Sometimes I do.
Right.
But the thing is if I'm really sus about something. But the thing is I think for me, I don't know. You think like because I'm so blunt, like people think I'm mean, but I'm really not.
She's really not.
I'm
That's
not.
a Sagittarius rising.
Yeah. Oh, is
It's very blunt.
It's
It's not. It's like no. It's not blunt. It speaks the truth. You speak the truth and
Like
like.
your Aquarius is the blunt part.
Well, you just are very clear. It's very clear to you, and you speak it, and it feels clear to you, and it feels. This is what I imagine. It feels to you that everyone else can see how correct this is.
Yes.
they should be able to.
Yeah, like they're doing it wrong. Like,
Yes.
and
I know we joke around about
no,
that,
but that's
it actually is
true for
yeah.
you, and it's really a beautiful gift, and that other people don't have. Like you are.
I think some people mistake that for arrogance.
Oh.
When you're just really trying to help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like or you're just trying to be nice by telling the truth, but people hate the truth. People like the truth blunted a lot. And I can tell right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
but no, what the thing I wanted to say that I get like that I always try to do is no matter if there's a chance I could get hurt, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And the reason that I do mostly is because sometimes to a fault, and that's where I've had to work on because when I put too much of my blinders up, but it's because I think that people go through a lot in life, and sometimes it just messes up the way they show up in the world, and they're like really beautiful on the inside, but they sometimes can't access that.
Yes.
And like a lot of times it's sad because I really can. If I can't see the beauty in you, it's probably because your soul is black. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
No, really.
I like had to.
I'm not
I
wrong.
couldn't even compute that. Like, I was like, wait,
No.
soul is what?
Like
Yeah.
it's dark,
Oh,
it's
now
empty,
Wow.
it's void,
It's
and there
like
are some
like
souls out there like
disconnected.
that.
Like when
Totally
I see that
disconnected.
in people, it's like how
Yeah.
my guide showed to me is that person literally has unplugged from their higher self. So there's no light, there's no
Is it like
electricity
a really
flowing.
mean person,
It can show up in lots of different ways.
or just like someone a failure to thrive.
No, it's not. No.
Like it can be a really mean person, but it also can be. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It can also just be like people that are. I think about. You know what I want you to think about. I want you to think about like the most charming sociopath.
Yes.
That's what I want you to think about. Like the most charming
Okay.
sociopath. Everybody might even love them.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
I'll see someone and I'll be like, that's when I'll be like, ew, why is everybody
Oh.
talking to them?
Yeah.
And
Mm.
Yeah.
it's like for some reason, like they're very good. That type of person won't ever be able to get past me.
Yeah.
That I can see very clearly. But if
Yeah.
you have just a little bit of beauty in you, which most people do,
Mhm.
I tend to really like, oh my gosh, like look at these things.
Yeah.
And like, I know.
No, it's good. It's a good thing. And
So some people would call that rose-colored glasses.
I believe I have
that.
called them that.
I mean, I have that too.
My dad, my
Me too.
whole life, my dad would say to me, Courtney, you have to learn to take off your rose-colored glasses. And I'd be like mad about that because I'd be like, no, people are mean too fast. Like,
Yeah.
look at them. Like, you have to understand what they might have went through, and like
Yes,
maybe
I
they need some love to reconnect or
Yes.
whatever.
And maybe it's not your job to do that though.
Oh.
So that's where I would like, yes, you can see the good.
Yeah,
in
but then
people,
who does? Everybody goes by and like it's
But
the
maybe
nurse in
not.
me.
It is the nurse in you.
Oh.
But maybe
I
that
want to
person.
tuck everybody in.
I'm
and give them
gonna.
their medicine.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You know, and keep like I have a Cancer moon too.
I know,
which is the caretaker and the mother,
rising.
and
yes,
you know, and I think my Scorpio rising serves me well.
Yeah,
in this,
that's true.
Because I was that person where I would want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and I would ignore the little things that would come up. You know, and I'm at a place where I can say maybe this person came into this lifetime, and part of what their experience is supposed to be is what it looks like to be the way that they are, and that I don't have to do anything to change them. And if they don't resonate in my frequency, it's okay to let them go, because there will be somebody that does. Like, it doesn't always have to be me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
No, I don't think it always has to be me either, but I'm saying, like, if I'm interacting and like I'm friends with them, or I became friends with them, or something like that, like I remember you and Mitch have obviously, my husband and her have almost the same exact chart, and they both can like immediately see through everybody. And like not if they're tapped in or not, they just have this gift. They're like, boop, bullshit artist. And like if I'm tapped in, get out of my way, because I'm gonna know every last thing about you. But if I'm just going through the human experience, like I could definitely miss some shit. And like Mitch would be like, oh, those people aren't your friends. And I would be like, yes, they are. And he'd be like, no, they're not.
Wow.
And like I was like, and then I thought he was being so mean, but he did that a couple of times, like over the course of our relationship. And every single one of those times, those people indeed were not my friends. I would find out they were talking behind my back. Oh, man. They were being awful. Like they didn't have my good invested, you know.
Now he just texts me. Now he just texts me, and he's like, he'll tell me, be like, can you talk to her about this too? And it's like we get to be in cahoots with each other.
Well, I was like,
the two Leos.
It was there were really two Leos with Scorpio rising, and so I'm like, so after a while, I started to be like, okay, all right, what's going on here? And like for him, not only was he just good at it, but he was, well, first of all, he grew up in a family of the mafia, and then secondly, he grew up. I meant he was a big DJ, in all the main cities. And he said to me, when you're in that world, anybody can be anybody in the nightlife. They can rent a car for the night. They can show up in jazzy clothes. And he goes, and there's a lot of them like that. They all want to be somebody, and they want to try to get in your back pocket. They want to try to do things. And he said, and he goes, and if you can't see through them, they will take you out.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
And he's not wrong. And I was like, fuck, you're good at that. Oh, sorry, guys. I was like, damn. And like, so then I started paying, like, between him and Katie, I felt like I started paying more attention to like, okay, I'm not going to just write myself and tell myself I'm wrong because I made myself feel bad because I had a bad thought about somebody. That's actually discernment. And like, you know, there's like that kind, I think that might be in some of like the collective training of like
dismissive of your own stuff.
Treat everybody nice.
Guess what this week is in my 4-week program?
What is it?
Trust and discernment.
Of course it is.
That's the topic of the week.
So
this week.
Oh wait,
I was talking about that today.
Yes.
In class. And in my, you guys, if you don't know this and you're new to us, we all work with clients. We all have group ways to work with us. I have a permission granted container that's ongoing. You learn astrology and how it lands in your chart. Courtney and Katie have several things going on together. And then Katie also has her own container happening. Courtney is basically, she's the person I would go to for medical care at this point, and she is Dr. Orlando in another timeline, but not here.
I'm an advanced practice nurse,
but I'm going to keep saying that because I really feel like it's true.
I will be going on to my doctorate next, but right now I have graduate. I have graduate and postgraduate training. Okay. And integrated medicine.
To get the doctor thing here on this
timeline.
On this timeline.
Okay, it will be this lifetime.
So in my container this morning, we were talking also about, can you check in with your own self instead of like getting so, perhaps one of the things that's up right now is, oh, I'm so concerned about how you're feeling that I'm losing track of what my emotional state is?
Mm.
And can I give myself the gift of a pause and a beat so I can check in, what do I actually want in this situation? Can I give myself even, maybe there's a 24-hour, if someone's like, oh, can we do this? And you say, you know what, can I get back to you in 24 hours about that? So that you can give yourself some time to actually discern, what am I wanting in this situation? Do I want to say yes? So I feel like that might be, for Robin Williams, something that he didn't do much.
Yeah, he just, as you were talking,
Yeah.
he went like this.
Yeah. That's what I can. I feel that. I feel
Yeah.
like
So-
what. Yeah.
So what he was talking to me about,
He's so handsome.
yeah,
Mhm.
I love his smile.
Oh, he's just.
Yeah.
And he even has that smile over here in the afterlife.
Oh yeah, but he goes, it reaches my eyes all the way here.
Oh,
Because he said it would at times reach his eyes when he was here, but the way he's showing up now, like he said the people closest to me always get to see my smile in my eyes. He said because it was so hard for me to access because I didn't feel safe. I'm sorry, I know I'm jumping in, but he's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
He's like, I can talk to all of you at the same time. Ready,
Yeah.
set, go. He's like, let's see who can talk fastest.
Natalie.
That's funny.
It is funny. He
Is
goes,
it
yeah.
hot
He goes,
here
I'm really
today?
No,
funny.
he
No,
must
it's
be.
actually
He must be
not.
making you. I'm actually cold. He must be.
Oh.
I
maybe
actually
he's
am
making you
comfortable,
warm.
which means that.
Holy
He might be
crap.
making you
I'm like,
warm.
I'm literally
Are you having
sweating.
a hot
Really?
flash?
Yeah, I think I am actually.
Oh. Wait,
Whew.
I'm like cold. I'm a little. I
I'm
have.
so hot.
No, if you are warm and Katie's not, then it's something
Yeah,
like, or maybe
yeah.
he sweated a lot. And
Oh,
you see him. I
I'm
think
literally, I never
No,
sweat
he
like
has 5 bottles of water on stage while he's
I'm
performing.
feeling very
Yeah, I didn't
thirsty
know.
No,
right
you
now.
wait.
Yeah, but you know what? What's really funny? Remember how we talked
He's
about,
drenched.
like with Whitney Houston,
Yes.
when
Oh, you're
she
right.
would
Don't
sing,
sing. Oh,
when
yeah.
she would sing,
yeah.
how she would sweat, and I
Yes.
said it's because the energy was so
Yes.
strong that she would channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
probably
what- yes. Like
Yeah.
when you see him perform,
Okay.
he has bottles and bottles of water, and he's drinking the whole time
I'm
and
thirsty.
sweating, schwitzing all over the place.
That's what I feel like I'm doing.
Yeah,
right
wait.
now. Thanks, Robin.
she said schwitzing just as I drank my water, and it schwitzed up my nose.
Um,
Oh my god! He said, "This is what it's like to be me."
Oh my god! Yes.
so
He has Uranus trining.
You
his
see what's
moon.
happening?
Yeah,
right now?
it's like
We're not doing this
nonstop.
on purpose.
No, it's
by the
like
way.
boom,
Where
boom.
every time you
Yeah,
talk,
like,
we're like,
yeah. Yes.
I know I'm
There's-
you trying to
I know
talk.
it's
and I-
not. Listen, that's why he just said this is what it's like to be me. Like because he used his physical body so much, he's doing it to us
Yes,
physically
yes.
so that people can see it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
not
I'm like, you guys never do this
I
to
know.
me.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
All right,
and he,
he just literally went, Courtney, my damn. Continue.
oh man,
Oh my god, you guys! It's
He's
so
sorry.
good. He's so good.
He's making me laugh.
so what he was talking to me about, and you know what's funny? I like it when they show us different aspects. Like sometimes they'll show Katie one aspect and like have her focus on that, and then he'll show me the other, which you actually tapped into on his astrology. Because when he was sitting in my car on the way over, because I told him he showed up early too, and I said no. I said no.
Yeah.
I said, Robin, I'll talk to you a little sooner when we get closer, because I didn't. They tend to make us like really feel them,
Oh yeah.
and it's like a lot
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yep.
And I was like, not today, Robin. So but when he got in the car, I told him it was okay, and he was actually more the quiet version
Mm-hmm.
of him, and he had the smile, but it was like a much more like very kind of like
Muted.
low and calm. Very, like and it was like, how do I describe it? Like very, I guess I keep saying low and calm, but I don't feel like that totally.
Authentically genuine to who he was.
Yeah, like it was just a quiet spirit, I would say. Like I would maybe describe it like that. And I felt his sensitivity in the car, which was interesting. And he's talking to me about it now. So like he's giving me kind of that picture of that, and he's showing me, Yeah, right. So he's saying like when he was like on stage, that's when like he could really feel. That's why he knew how to play. That makes sense. He knew how to play to his audience.
Oh yes.
So he was so tapped into everyone. Last person in the audience. And then he said, even when I was on set, he like it was like this scanner in his field that was literally tapped in to everybody on set.
Yes.
Pain too.
And
he had a pain in his body.
And
yeah, he did.
I could feel
in
it.
the back. You mean
Right in the back?
Like
back.
here,
my
exactly
back
there.
My back started.
Yeah.
I just went like
exactly
and
there.
Yeah, he was carrying the weight of the world. I feel like he
it
felt.
sounds like it feels like maybe a little fibromyalgia.
Yeah,
a little bit. That maybe it's a neuropathy in his feet.
Was he starting with? Is that how he was? He starting with Parkinson's?
He left his body. Well, it's not totally clear. Is it alright if I talk about that? Like he did in theory help himself to leave his body with hanging himself, but I don't know how much I believe that. And I also want to say it was his body was failing him, and he wasn't able to control it anymore. I don't know what it was.
Oh well, then that makes. Oh wait.
Lewy body.
Was he getting a tardive dyskinesia from the meds too? Hold on, let me go drop it to his body. He definitely had a neurological issue.
Yeah,
he did.
He had a. But I'm also. Are you with me on the tardive dyskinesia as well?
Yeah, I am actually.
I think they put him on. They must have put him on a medication.
Yeah, they probably
did. And one of those was
side effects.
Was a side effect from that, and that. Yeah, he just said I was really. That's what he just said to me. He goes, I just felt like my body wasn't my own. And he's like, and my mind often wasn't my own.
Yeah.
And he said, and I wasn't going to be here for both. So he was like, and he didn't want to be a burden to his family, apparently.
Yes.
Like, that's not the way. He's like, I just wasn't going to go out like that.
Yeah.
He's like, he looked at, unfortunately, sorry to upset anybody, but he just said, I needed to be sure I was actually going to be successful at this.
Yeah.
And any other way would have been too dangerous.
Okay. Right.
And he said, and I was serious about it.
Yeah.
And I just needed it done.
Yeah.
So he did actually do it.
Okay. Did he also take something? Because that's how I feel. Like he's making me feel like there was like almost like a backup plan.
Like extra medication.
Beforehand. I'm not sure. That's it. And he's making my face itch. I wonder if it was opiates. I used to do that to me.
I was just seeing the
pill
pills.
bottle.
Yeah.
And
I was trying to look up close at what it was.
Yeah. It was some kind of narcotic.
Well, the other thing that he's talking about besides, yes. He goes, I'm sorry to talk about this. He goes, but what I did understand was the world's pain. And he said, because I took so much of that on.
Yeah.
And he said, and I couldn't not feel the pain in this world, which is why I deeply wanted to bring joy. Yeah. He said, and he goes, and I did. And he said, and that was like, and he said, when he knew he wasn't going to also, so it was like a 3-hitter, right? His body wasn't his own. His mind was starting to go, and he couldn't do the same level of work that he felt like he couldn't show up like he really wanted to show up. And it was like that was taking there was no like the thing that could bring you back up, because he's telling me like I loved my job. He's saying he loved it.
I'm sure he did.
And
he just said, and I loved my life too, so much so that the thought of not living it was too much for me. My God, he has such a beautiful heart. It's gonna make me cry a little bit. Because it's like so genuine, like the level of empathy that this man has access to. And
You know what's neat? I'm going to tell you something. A couple of my clients have had this, and I've seen this come through, just literally, like it. I don't want to say it's rare, but I don't see it a lot, but I see it. And they're called the joy codes. They're etheric body, think DNA, right? They have, like, everybody has access, or most people have access to joy. I don't want to say everybody does, but some people actually embody a joy code. So with that, but also understand that if you embody the joy code, it means that you likely experience great sadness in your life.
Yes.
Because in order for that code to be harmonically balanced, it will carry both.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, he could feel, given that, he could have great access to people's sadness as well as his own. And like, can you imagine embodying, like, when you feel sad, like, think about your first heartbreak in life. Like, I don't know everybody else, but I cried and cried and cried.
Yeah.
And
Aaron Dalton. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
What did she say?
Might be
She
Robin.
was in the bag.
She was smelling the food and the bag of food.
Oh, I looked like she was like jumping up to touch
I
something.
mean, possible.
That was the cat we're talking about. But yeah, at any rate, and so that's really beautiful because, yeah. Okay. So he said to me, so some people stay in their light bodies. He said, not completely for me, but I do come on and off the planet.
Yeah.
He said, so I kind of work from more of a multidimensional realm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's like, it's much more comfortable with me.
Yeah.
He
He
said,
showed me the different doorways. He goes, it's just doorways. It's just a bunch of doorways, and I can go where I need to go. And,
so he's still assisting the planet on his north node from the galactic center.
Yeah, but
he's doing it galactically.
Literally galactically.
I mean, his Chiron is still healing. He's offering healing to the world.
Yeah.
His wounded healer energy is on the galactic center. His north node is in Pisces.
Oh, that's okay. Right. Wait.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Another one in your life with the north node in Pisces.
North node and Pisces love me.
They do.
Yes. And oh, that's so interesting. So, what do you?
No, he's just like, he just made me feel this like feeling like, just that he's really glad to be able to use our voices. Almost.
Did you just?
Because
he's funny.
He's like cracking jokes.
He's very funny.
It's it's so funny to me.
He's very funny.
He's so genuinely that way though.
Yes.
That it's hard for him to not be a wise ass. He's struggling right now to not be a wise ass.
Right.
Do you want to know something so funny?
Yes.
I swear to God, I don't know how they're going to prove this, but they back their shit up.
Yeah.
He's showing me that with the war and all the stuff going on, he's actually like purposely putting like funny errors or like making people say things.
Oh my God.
That's really funny.
Oh my God.
Where it's like, is there something? I don't watch barely anything.
So apparently today.
Wait, is that true?
No,
is it true?
Stop.
Listen, I know that today there is some kind of like peace treaty that happened between the U.S. and Iran. I also don't watch the news. I tell my guides if I need to know something, just bring it to me, and they brought that to me. So I'm wondering if there's like that, his sense of like calmness, maybe enveloping around that. I don't know. He keeps singing Figaro in my head. By the way, I don't know.
Figaro.
Yes,
Figaro.
I will tell you that in Mrs. Doubtfire, he sings that in the beginning. It's a bird. He's a cartoon voice for a bird that looks like Tweety Bird, and he keeps. That's literally all I can see right now. And I'm like, could you shut up? I don't want to laugh right now. But he's like, Figaro. Like, where did that even come from? My voice is not that deep.
That is really funny.
Oh
my god.
Whatever.
Well, no, it's it's hilarious because he's doing this work when he comes in and out to bring laughter to the planet right now.
Yes.
Because it increases the vibration.
Yes, it's such a great vibration.
So what I was going to say is, how a lot of the musicians had come through?
Yes.
Oh my God. Some of the comedians that have passed to go work on the
Yes.
You know what's funny?
I can tell you what's funny.
You're like interrupting your own self like Robin Williams.
Oh my god.
You are.
Like, he's like, I feel like he's coming through the three of us and be like, boom,
Yes.
boom, 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 boom. And that's
Laughter is such a high frequency. It can
Yeah.
actually make musical instruments ring or work on their own.
Oh, I
have
believe
had
that.
this
I
happen to me
believe
all
that.
the time. With,
Wait,
like,
so
my
you're telling me
singles.
these guys that are the joy codes that are
Yes.
bringing laughter are working
with
with
the
the
musicians.
musicians because of the way.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Because of the way the
Katie's
frequencies.
a sound healer and a
Yeah.
musician.
Yes.
So the way that
Yes.
the frequencies are like just, I mean, they really are parallel to each other right now, but the parallel was so far apart until recently. So they're coming closer and closer and closer together so they can ride the same frequency. So I have, I tell about my 5-foot gong in my living room
Oh my god! It's so
often.
big.
Yeah.
But if I'm laughing or if if like there's some kind of laughter that's happening, the gong will ring by itself.
What?
Yeah. I did that with
This makes so
I did
much
that
sense
when
now.
I was singing a certain note.
Yes.
And the piano strings of the instrument just
Started to
vibrated
vibrate
without anyone touching them.
Yes.
It was simply
Yes.
the cat is coming to
Hi,
help
Buddy.
us too.
Hello. Oh, come on over. Cats love me as well.
They really do.
Pisces rising in cats.
They
Hi,
do.
Buddy.
It's true.
Listen.
I know.
She just said, well, you were talking about me with the food, so the people need to see me. Just like that. She's very sassy. By the way, we also talk to animals.
Yeah. Animals
It's
are
a
welcome.
secret.
If you need to communicate with animals, you can also make appointments with Courtney and Katie. They both can talk to animals, and it's really, really helpful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
It is
helpful.
actually really helpful.
Hi.
So, Buggy. Oh well, I guess.
She wants
Well,
to. She's like, my ass is just
She
fine.
probably smells the chicken.
Yeah, she wants to.
Oh no.
Buggy.
She's
No, honey. No.
no.
I know. I know.
Natalie's so gentle.
I know Robin
She's
Williams.
like, no, don't do that.
Don't do that. No. So we and Robin Williams also, his Vertex, which is his fate, is in Gemini, which is words and communication, and that is and it's Quicksilver.
So now, do you know why he showed up now?
Why?
Because it's Gemini season, and Uranus is in Gemini.
Oh.
So, because he wasn't necessarily
Oh.
one that was kind of like on anyone's radar
Yeah.
until like
Natalie.
like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So I feel like he might be also an example.
We keep getting a lot of July birthdays.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
true?
cancers. Yep.
So he might, and Gemini also rules cats, by the way.
Oh.
So hence,
this cat is really.
she's never done this before in
Never.
any of our shows.
No.
So Gemini, with Uranus and Gemini, which we're all having right now, and Uranus is slowing down at this time to station retrograde.
yeah.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. But there's an invitation to know that you like your mind going this way and that, this way and that, this way and that, over and over and over. Like Robin Williams, it was part of his journey to do that. This is very cute.
This is really, really funny. I love it.
Didn't Willow
You
do
have
this to
you
me?
have Jupiter in
Gemini.
Gemini, so
Yes.
it's a big capacity for cats. It's really interesting. You really do. She loves you.
Yeah. The cats
Oh.
love to talk to me. And
Yeah.
I end up I don't even have it like on my website that I talk to animals, but for some reason, like I feel like the cat people
Mm.
have found out about
They
me
find you.
and they find me and they're like, hey, can you talk to my cat? And I'm saying it now. You guys are hearing it
Yeah.
now, but I don't not
No, you don't not say it.
mark
but
it
you
on
don't, like,
purpose.
say
I
it.
just
Yeah.
haven't. And like I
It's
get
really
all
happened
these
organically.
it happened
Yeah.
organically where I get
Yeah.
all these and I'm like, oh, and then when you learn how telepathic cats really are, like they really are so multidimensional and
Yeah.
so telepathic with each other. I was like, oh, like remember the week I got like 3 different
Yes.
cat people who didn't
Know
know
each
each
other.
other.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, the cats are telling their own.
Oh my gosh, they're telling
They-
each other.
They're telling each other, but they have influence over humans.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm like, oh,
Yes.
they do.
She's
Yes.
literally like, stop talking now.
Oh, funny.
Don't
She
tell
has
our
a drooling
secrets.
problem.
I
Don't
saw
tell
it.
her secrets.
She will drool on you.
That's okay.
Cats are really amazing too because the other thing is like when we do Kitty and I are both medical intuitives. And when we do that, like a lot of times the guides will show us, or the body will show us, or it'll light up, or we'll just be able to see it. Where with a cat, the cat tells me directly. Like the cat itself will take me into their body, and they love to also tell you everything that doesn't matter to us. They love gossip. Cats love gossip.
Really?
Oh, they sure do.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of gossip among the cats.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
And they like to tell their family's business.
Oh my god.
So
oh my
be
gosh,
careful.
That's funny.
They like
Just
to
be careful.
be careful. They like to tell your business. And they also want to tell you about like what they don't appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to tell you like, this is the toy I wanted. Oh my God. So funny. I could tell you million stories.
He
about
just
cats.
said, this is why he had me doing Figaro, and why
Why?
he made me that.
Why?
Because he's so funny. He just goes to me, just look it up. I was like,
Oh.
okay. So I looked up, was the cartoon character a cat? And in the movie. So, but he's singing to a cat. He's singing to the bird as a cat, which I didn't realize because I thought it was the bird that was singing. And he's like, no, just look it up. I'm like, okay.
Oh my
So
God.
his character plays a cartoon cat named Grunge the Cat at the very beginning of Mrs.
Oh my
Doubtfire.
god. Oh my god.
He's a voiceover
This is
actor,
hysterical.
and he's providing
Wait, I
a
love that you
cartoon that
were like-
characters Sylvester and Tweety.
When you were like,
Oh my
he
God.
said he went, "Phew."
So he does the voice of the bird and the cat. So that's why.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Thank you, Robin.
That is hysterical.
Yes.
There
That
you
is-
go, Ro.
hysterical.
That is so funny.
But isn't that funny that like that makes sense now
Yes.
when you say it like that, and then also
Yeah.
about the
You're laughing at me singing opera in some kind
It
of
was
like
good.
in some kind of like
It
alto
was good.
voice
Like all of
that
a
I don't
sudden, they
possess.
turned into a baritone.
I did.
It's sung by a baritone.
It was literally
Robin.
Robin. It was
It was
not
Robin.
me. That happens sometimes. That's called embodying the spirit of someone else.
Oh
That's
my
really
God,
funny.
You guys.
Holy crap.
Wait, so what's the astrology for the world right now?
I know, because we're like right at the hour already. I feel like we kind of touched on that as we were talking about
Did we?
this too.
I just wonder, a lot of times when they come in, it feels like these people that are coming into us that had a lot of influence on the world, it feels like they're very timely about what their astrology is and where they are showing up.
Okay. Right now, I am. What is coming up for me is like the end of July. Whatever, there's going to be a lot. There's a lot up for change right now through the end of July, and so, and the north nodes and the south nodes towards the anaretic degrees of Pisces and Virgo are being squared by Uranus over and over and over. And
So what does that mean?
it means that the energy of change for the which way the collective is going is up loudly. And we are being invited also with Pluto is also trining Uranus for like the next 2 years.
And what does that mean?
It means
If
get
you-
your ass in gear and step into your
If
power.
no, it's really good. It's good. But I'll translate this into English.
Yes.
It's, whatever you think the power, like it's getting clearer and clearer. It's almost like a farce when you look at if you happen to watch the news or even see what people who in theory are. Hold on, let me fix Courtney's TikTok. Okay. Oh my god. She just didn't want to move. She's like, this is great. Hold on, everyone. There we go. Anyone that's in a position of power in any country right now is really the emperor. Harder to pretend that they actually know what they're doing. Their systems and structures are working. Like
You mean they're not?
they're not, but it's getting harder to pretend
that
that they're
are.
working. So power.
Oh, so it doesn't matter who's in charge. It's like all of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
yes. Like there's going to be I believe, a really big breakdown of whatever the way the systems are right now. and it's happening over and over. I mean, at least in this country, people are, they're like, I can't actually afford to drive to work because my work doesn't pay me enough to pay for the gas to get me to work right now. And that's when and Aquarius is networks. Pluto in Aquarius is maybe inviting and being trined by Uranus is like the last time Uranus and Pluto were having a loud conversation, like the one that's happening for the next 2 years, was in the 66, 67, 68. So that's when there was a hippie movement, like power to the people, Vietnam protests, uprisings. We're in a time like that, but it's extra because it's also coinciding with all of these planets that have just moved into Aries, which are Saturn and Neptune. Oh my God. Like the cat is like making her shaking around. And then we also have, so I think the invitation is, how can I right now step into my sovereignty, lean into my power? If my being in my power makes people uncomfortable, too bad. I mean, it's too bad. Too bad. Like or if they're unable to, there's also an invitation right now. It's not going to happen by your sitting back and waiting for someone to rescue you. That illusion is going away further and further, and there's an invitation for you to be the one that you've been waiting for.
Oh, like your own hero.
Yeah. So if I am like, oh my gosh, I don't understand how this financial situation works. Instead of sitting back and waiting for some government to come and rescue you, which I'm going to say it's actually all falling apart. And if you are relying on government right now, I would invite you to be curious about won't be here in like 2032. That's very soon. So what can you do to lean into your own, okay, I'm going to educate myself. And I know that it's not easy. I know that some of you are like, have 4 kids and you're trying to simply keep your heads above water. And what maybe you can do is allow in the invitation of, what if I, even once a day, invite myself to remember that I am actually connected to the quantum field of infinite potential. Like, even simply allowing that. Why did that make you laugh?
Because we literally have been like writing this.
No.
Yeah, well, that's Reiki Beyond the Matrix.
Yeah.
Swear to God. Because it connects to the quantum realm, which is the realm of
like maybe that like a lump in my throat. Okay, all right. I feel like that just tied this whole session up in a bow.
Yep.
Are you serious?
No, I swear to God.
Yes.
It's a much more stable energy too.
Right,
really
that's
is.
what it feels like to me.
Is.
It's like
it's the plasma,
right? Like it's
that's
all
why
the
keep talking about plasma.
Yes, like all this unstable energy.
Yeah.
What we're saying, obviously, talking in other psychic dimensions all at the same time, because that I didn't actually hear them ever say that.
She really
didn't.
Yeah, so that
we don't talk about Reiki a lot with you ever. I don't know why.
It just doesn't come up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, so that feels really important since it's all coming up for the 3 of us, because it is a much more stable, grounded, and it's there. And while we're here in this disarray of the upheaval,
well, the expansion in consciousness, which is what you're kind of also describing on the planet right now, can be like, people can be having like identity crisis.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
So like between like all the wake up energy, the war, this Uranus like moving so fast, and you don't know who to trust, and then it's like makes you question yourself.
Yes.
Like that's supposed to be happening right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not going to bode well through this whole thing if you just don't learn how to honestly, maybe that's why I was talking about mindfulness earlier, like being able to kind of like release dogmatic thinking and behavior that can really get like really strong attachments.
That
Today's
are-
card is resistance.
Oh, stop.
And I do a daily card every day, and today's card was resistance, and the messaging was, are you getting in your own way? Where are you feeling the blocks? Stop trying to control things from the point of view that you want it to be this way so bad that you have no willingness to move.
Yeah.
That's what the message was for today.
Yeah.
So it's all connected. It's like, and by the way, can I say too, surrendering does not mean giving up.
Yeah.
And I feel like that word can be really like, people immediately react to it instead of responding to it.
Mm-hmm.
So surrender just means saying, this is how things are right now, and maybe I can let go for 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just let it go for 5 seconds and see what happens. You know, it's not you're not giving up control. You're not, what you're doing is saying, I'm actually open to more possibilities.
Yeah.
Past what I can see with my physical eyes, because I am in this human body.
Yeah.
And I do have this human brain.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where this plugging into the field.
I was just thinking of the word
did.
ignition.
Yep.
Sweet.
And I'm like, plug it in.
Yeah. There really are so many more possibilities that are out there.
Yes.
And like even working in this work when we do mediumship and you drop off everything you think you know, I like to, people say that being psychic or having mediumship skills is a knowing. I say it's an unknowing. Because what you're doing is you're dropping off everything you think you know. If you're doing it right, sorry, but that's true. And and that's why you can open to see, and you're like, oh my God, I wouldn't even like every session I do, I actually learn something because it's just wait, what? Yeah. And then like it happens, or the way that the things go, but like it is so interesting, and it is really taught me over and over again to like how much more I can see and learn when I drop the judgment and I don't hold too tightly and that it's like it's so I wish people could see how amazing
but I think that's part of like
on the other side.
Well, I think that's why we're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
So not me trying to, and let me just like kind of pull this.
Yes, this is
not me today trying to put a key to start my car that I've had for like 4 years. That's a push button.
Stop.
Not me literally like going to put the key in that is not in my hand, and going.
That's the ignition thing again.
That's the ignition.
Like, oh my, what?
Yeah. So.
Anywho.
Yes.
Look at, we're gonna
end
at
like
1:11. 1 hour 11 minutes.
Whoa. That's really funny.
Divinely on time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't even get tired today.
No,
it's because you had that like not 15 spot of 15 shot of espresso.
Well, it's a Robin Williams.
And
his firecracker.
Yeah.
It sits on my Mars.
See?
Yeah.
Maybe you just call him in.
I know.
Can you?
Maybe
you
just
Robin, he came to you though.
He
so
did
you
come to
absolutely
you.
can
you
keep he is actually right there. You keep looking
I
there,
love
and
you,
I know you're
Yeah.
like I can't. And I just have to say too, there were so many people that couldn't be here on the live. That's like, can you tell Robin that I love him?
Oh,
so
yeah.
just yes, he knows that you guys love him. And he's so funny. He goes, and I love you back, just like that. Even with the head, he goes, I love you back.
Oh, I love him so much. Our charts have a lot of synastries.
They do. That's really funny.
That's great.
Okay.
All right.
That was great, you guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
We love you.
Please share our show.
Yeah.
And also go follow us on Instagram. I gotta get my followers up so I can go live on
Yes.
I know I'm not like a huge social media
We'll be back
person,
next
but
week.
we're trying. Bye.
And of course, this stream is at 11:11.
See?
Okay, that.